Hello everyone, this is Boricua Binks and welcome back to Let's Play Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Path, where we are continuing on in the first case of the game, Turnabout Target, and this should hopefully be the last section of that case. Alright, let's go. Alright, Knightley's logic. If the ballistic markings match the gun, there can be no doubt. The bullet that killed Rook was fired from the gun you found in the audience area. Who could have used the gun? Not me, because I was on stage. But what about that lady reporter in the audience? All the evidence points to that young lady as the assassin who killed Rook. The ballistic markings match the gun we discovered in the trash can. When did Knightley have the opportunity to touch the gun? It could only have been when I handed over the evidence.
Mr. Edgeworth, is there anything we can do?
Our reasoning up until now has not been wrong. This is an obstacle we'll have to overcome.
But doesn't he have decisive evidence?
A testimony born from lies will always contain a contradiction. Firstly, I'll need to press Knightley for more details.
Okay, so let's press.
No, that's...
Oh, didn't even let him get a frickin' word out. Damn.
Didn't you say it earlier? This is the decisive evidence. Ugh. Well, how does it feel to have a hole blown through your reasoning?
The ballistic markings match the gun we found, so... Does that mean Nicole really was the shooter?
I'd like to believe otherwise.
But he's got the decisive evidence on his side, sir.
Indeed. How should I proceed? If Miss Swift isn't the killer, then the ballistic markings should not match. Thoughts, Kay?
If the evidence is impossible, then maybe we should doubt the evidence itself, right?
Good thinking, girl. You're learning. Doubt the evidence.
Nicole's definitely not a criminal. She's annoying, but she's not, like, brilliant.
She's not a brilliant mastermind or anything.
So if the evidence says that she's a criminal, there must be something wrong with it.
You seem awfully sure of yourself.
It's a great thief's intuition.
Intuition? Still, it's quite possible. Above all, Miss Swift doesn't seem like the type of person to tell such elaborate lies. In court, the evidence is everything, and yet here I am doubting it. Which evidence do I doubt?
The gun, the bullets, or neither? I don't know? The bullets? Yeah, because we're talking about the ballistic markings, right? So it would be the bullets?
Could there be something strange about the bullet? Detective, did you do anything to the bullet when you first discovered it?
Huh? Like what, sir?
I don't know, like step on it, or perhaps fall on it.
I guess I'm wrong. Okay, I guess it's the gun then?
Terrible, sir. You're terrible, Mr. Edgeworth. Why are you accusing me?
Detective Gumshoe attacked my HP bar. My ears. The bullet was only just found. Not even Gumshoe could have bungled it that fast.
Oh, okay.
I should doubt...
I guess the gun? I mean, if I said neither... I don't know. That doesn't make sense.
If anything's suspect here, it can only be the gun.
I mean, the one we found in the trash, I guess, right?
The bullet was discovered just a moment ago. It couldn't have been tampered with yet. Did Knightley have a chance to tamper with the gun? You shall hand over all the evidence you've collected so far and leave this plane at once. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, be a good boy and do as you're told. Ugh, I cannot resist any longer. That's it. He could have tampered with the gun at that time. There's no doubt that this gun is the real murder weapon. In that case, the owner of this gun is...
Wait. We would say it's Knightley's, right? Wait. Is it Rook's gun? Oh no, I'm getting confused. I mean, we're saying that the one who killed him was Knightley, so maybe we're saying it's Knightley. Okay. Whew! Lord, I almost got it wrong again. Okay.
He must have switched the gun. Without a doubt, this is Knightley's own gun.
Oh, okay. I get it. Because it's the same type of gun as what they have from Zheng Fa, then when we gave him the evidence, he switched his gun with that one. Got it. Okay. That's why it would have his it would match the rifling marks. Woof! My brain is like, whoa. Alright, I'm okay. I got it now. Alright. Okay, so let's press this one then.
Knightley, you...
Oh, you won't let him speak! Dang it!
You're the one who should hold it. You proved it yourself. Don't tell me that you're going to betray your own logic. The bullet is stained with the victim's blood, so it's clear it took the victim's life. And the ballistic markings match the gun we found in the trash can. Nice. Your face betrays your thoughts, Mr. Prosecutor.
At this rate, he'll get away.
Now that you've got a firm grasp of reality, it's time to take the next step. The link between the gun and the bullet is clear, so... excuse me.
I'm trying to see... I don't know if pressing him anymore would help because he keeps interrupting anyway. Okay. Let's see. Okay, no, because we know that you switched the guns, right? So can I just present what we figured out? Yeah.
Knightley, you fiend. You switched the guns. The gun that matched the ballistic markings was yours all along. Huh. Interesting choice of move you've made there. The switch occurred at the time you seized the evidence. When we were arguing with the President over the investigation rights. You detached the laser sight from the gun found in the audience area and attached it to your gun.
Aha.
Then, when you returned the evidence, you gave me your own gun. Did I do that?
I can't believe you just said that. Did I do that? Oh, that phrase. It just reminds me of Urkel from, Steve Urkel from the show Family Matters. Ah, good old classic show.
So, what you're saying is that I knew you'd want to examine the ballistic markings? Indeed. Staying one move ahead of your opponent,
Isn't that the fundamental rule of chess? Well, there he goes, showing off again. Alright.
I'm glad you feel that way, Mr. Prosecutor, but you're giving me too much credit. Besides, can you even prove I pulled the old switcheroo with the guns?
Okay.
So the gun happens to be the same model as mine. Pure coincidence. But take a closer look. Only one of them has a laser pointer attached to it. Check the number of bullets left in the chamber. Only 2 shots fired, see? There's no evidence that I switched the guns, right?
Okay. Something about the number of bullets, then?
Giving you too much credit. That hardly sounds like something you'd say, Mr. Big Ego. Guess I'm just more modest than you.
Oh, you're so funny. That's the funniest thing you've said.
Objection! That's a huge contradiction right there. Well, except when I'm in front of a chessboard. But we're not in front of a chessboard. That's too bad. Don't use that as an excuse later. I didn't lose the game. I just couldn't find enough evidence. You're the one who should have an excuse ready. You didn't beat me at chess. You only found the evidence.
Alright. I'm kind of disappointed we never did logic chess against this guy, but whatever. Let's press.
You attached the laser pointer to the gun yourself. Oh yeah? Prove it. Show me the evidence. Well, that's, You can't go around calling people liars without proof. Didn't your daddy teach you that?
Ooh. He just had to mention his father.
On that point, I've got evidence on my side.
Is it the bullets?
Something's been bothering me for a while now. What about the chamber of your own gun? My woman here, now that you mention it.
Please stop.
I've been firing it off for a while now.
What are you doing?
Huh? Every time he fires, he reloads the gun.
That's weird. That looks weird.
So there's no way to check its status from the time of the incident. That's it. In order to switch the guns, he would have needed to reload the bullets. Knightley is bare-handed, and he had no time to put on gloves when the switch was made. Well, I think it's about time for you to resign. How about it, Prosecutor Edgeworth?
Okay, so he just said there's no evidence, but I think what Edward just figured out is the evidence.
Objection!
Yeah. The whole thing about him reloading the bullets every time, right?
That evidence is this. You call that evidence, Prosecutor Edgeworth? You're trying too hard. Certain traces were left on this gun. Traces that prove this gun belongs to you.
All thanks to your stupid habits.
Show it to me. What kind of piece you got?
Oh my, asking about his piece.
A rook? A bishop? It better not be a pawn.
Nah, Edgeworth has the best piece of all. He has a queen. Sorry. And we know, based on what he said, it's the fingerprints then. Because if he's constantly touching stuff without gloves, then yeah.
You left your fingerprints on this gun.
Objection!
Fingerprints? Huh, that should be expected. I handled the gun earlier when I seized your evidence. Of course my fingerprints are on it.
Objection!
But what if the fingerprints are in a place they should not be? What? That's not possible. Allow me to show you. There is one place where your fingerprints should not be. This piece of evidence will deal the final blow to your king.
Alright. Wait. Oh, here we go. Right there. The bullets.
Here, Detective Gumshoe, please have a look at the cylinder.
2 shots were fired, sir. I mean, we're gonna ignore the one that he just shot right now at his own face, so... That's an imaginary bullet. But where would the fingerprints be?
On the actual bullets.
You made the switch when you seized the evidence earlier. However, if all you did was switch the guns, you would have been found out right away. That's because the number of bullets fired by the 2 guns are different.
The gun found in the audience area had fired 2 shots, sir.
Then what about Mr. Knightley's gun?
He fired 2 shots at the balloon when he was on the stage. And later, 1 shot to kill Rook. 3 shots in total, not counting the number of shots he's fired since then.
Yeah, okay, so we are acknowledging the fact that he's been shooting off his gun recklessly inside the plane.
And after each of those times, you would reload the bullets. Tell us, Knightley, were you wearing gloves when doing that? Yeah. Officer, in your report earlier, where were Knightley's fingerprints found on the gun? Sir, the prints weren't just found on the outside of the gun. They were also found on the bullets as well. I didn't mention it because I didn't think it was important. Fool. If all you did was handle the evidence, why would your fingerprints be on the bullets? Gah! That's, With this, it has been proven that you switched the guns.
Y'all, take the freaking gun away from him! He's a dangerous criminal!
The gun which fired the bullet that took the victim's life. It belongs to you, Horace Knightley.
I mean, he could easily just shoot a whole bunch of them right there and then. That's so horrifying, the thought of it. Like, y'all, come on.
You're the one who stole Rook's life. You are the true assassin. I'm... Checkmate.
Yes, I was waiting for it. Yes. And dealing with him, of course, we had to have the chess line be the last thing he says, you know? Oh, that face. Oh my god. Oh, what the? The thinker? Oh, another gun! And the little horrifying paralysis demon.
I should have been made leader. Me. Rook, that piece of scum. If it hadn't been for him, I would have had complete control over everybody.
Yep, total megalomaniac control freak.
My assassination plan was perfect. My plan was perfect.
No, it really wasn't, you fool.
Detective Gumshoe, if you please take that gun away from him.
I mean, y'all should have taken it away from him earlier when he was shooting it off like an idiot.
Roger that, sir.
Edgeworth! This game isn't over yet. You hear me? You and I are gonna do battle. We're gonna do chess battle.
That's like the last part of this game, an ultimate chess match.
That'd be kind of cool, but it would break the mold, I guess. So
That's enough. The rest of this game will continue in the courtroom.
Nice.
Damn it. Damn you.
finally, God, it took us so long just to get to this point. This was a long first case, right? It felt really long. I feel like I've played longer, but this one definitely felt long. Alright, March 25th, 5:12 p.m., Gourd Lake Park stage. Oh, you're back into your buff mode, Mr. President?
You have my gratitude. You exposed a murderer amongst my bodyguards, and for that, I am truly in your debt. As soon as he stepped outside the plane, he reverted back to his king-like persona. Some time ago, when I proposed the fake assassination plan. You want me and that Rook? Rook declined, so I'm asking you. What do you say? Alright, let's do this. I'll come up with the perfect plan. I can even use that guy as a chess piece. When Knightley said that, his eyes were overflowing with hatred towards Rook. I noticed at the time, but I decided to ignore it because I don't care. Frankly, I was quite anxious about asking Knightley instead of Rook. Now that I recall those events, he probably sensed the anxiety in my countenance. Perhaps that is what gave him the impetus for murder. Mr. President, if you had not orchestrated that fake plan, this would not have happened. That is your sin. A sin that won't disappear. Yes, you are absolutely correct. You have my sincerest apologies. I too must bear some responsibility for this. Even so, I am most grateful to you. I thank you for solving the mystery of Rook's death. I am scheduled to stay in this country for a little longer. But if any of you ever wish to visit the Republic of Zhengfa, you will always be welcome.
I'm actually curious and wondering if at some point they will have our characters go to Zhengfa, because here they have talked about it twice, you know, at least in both of the investigations games. So far, the rest of the Ace Attorney games have not really taken into account anything that happens in these investigations games, but I would like in the future to see if they consider including, you know, some of the characters and some of the storylines and some of the backgrounds and countries like Zhengfa and all of that. I think that'd be really cool if they did that. They have so much material to work with, Capcom. That's why I really hope that they do continue this story and the series in the future, and maybe do some more investigations games. If it's not Edgeworth, if they could just, you know, branch off and have some of the other side characters take over, that'd be cool, you know? Oh lordy, thank you, thank you, thank you! I'm so happy for you, Nicole.
You were set up as the suspect for the murder.
Honestly, she's lucky that she's not gonna get in trouble, because technically what she did was pretty bad, in my opinion, helping with that fake assassination plan.
Still, your involvement with the fake assassination plan remains a fact.
Oh, are you guys gonna actually penalize her or punish her somehow? Because you really should.
You will have to submit to police questioning later.
Questioning, but then what?
You should know that there's still a possibility you may be charged with some crime.
Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you for acknowledging that, because I feel like in a lot of the times that people do bad things, they get away with it in these games, like perjury, like all the time.
So yeah, I'd like to see some repercussions.
Yeah, I know. Sorry about all this.
I understand you want to catch a scoop, but there's a line that should not be crossed.
I hear you. I promise to reflect on this. We did it, Mr. Edgeworth. That was awesome. Prosecutor Edgeworth solves presidential assassination attempt. It's gonna be big news. Big news? Mr. Prosecutor, would you mind telling us how you feel about solving this case?
That was certainly a quick change of attitude. No comment.
Oh, don't be so ornery.
The reason is because this case is not over yet.
Huh? Not over? What do you mean, sir?
What shows that this case is not over yet?
We're talking about Shirley the Killer, right? The fact that he was there at all.
Take that!
The killer's card.
The killer still hasn't carried out his request.
You mean killing the president?
I hope this doesn't turn into a larger incident.
The problem is that he did say he was still gonna be here for a while, you know?
An assassination attempt on the president of Zhengfa. News of this incident spread across the entire country. The mass media also hounded me as I began to prepare for the trial of Horace Knightley. Everyone had seen the news, and everyone was talking about it. However, amidst the commotion, nobody noticed that the game had only just begun.
Ooh, okay. There we go. The end of case 1. Finally.
Brand new episode has been added, The Imprisoned Turnabout.
Alright, well thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. I'm happy we finally got out of the first case. I can't believe it took me several months. Because I started recording this a long time ago and then I took a long break. But thank you so much. I hope you're excited for the next case, which is much more fun in my opinion. So, until next time, have a nice day. Bye-bye.